Damn. 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 Yo, it's Hino, and today I am hella excited to talk about the show Squid Game. And no, for all you weirdos, not this type of Squid Game. I mean this type of Squid Game. Bro, this is by far one of the best K-dramas I've ever seen on Netflix. And I don't even like Netflix, so that's saying a lot. Before I start though, I gotta shout out to homie Mons. He's the one who told me to specifically watch the series. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing a review on this right now. I'll have a link to his channel and all the other channels of my boys down in the description, so we'll check that out. But anyways, that's enough talking. Let's get into this review.
What are you talking about?
Alright, so we started the episode with our boy Jihan. Jihan is the main protagonist of this entire show. And I'm gonna be real with you. The only thing you need to know about this man Jihan is that this dude is a damn bum. This man is really over here talking about, hey mom, where's my allowance? He's a 40-year-old man living in his mom's house, eating up all the damn food, talking about some damn allowance. Go get a job! But anyways, his mom proceeds to give him some money. This man Jihan was like, nah, that's not enough, and just takes her credit card to withdraw some money. After he withdrew the rest of the money off the card, him and a friend went to go bet on some horse racing. It's at this point that we found out that Jihan has a huge gambling problem. But yeah, the first horse he bet on was some ass cheeks. Then he bet again, and the second horse he bet on won 4.5 million won. And if you translate that into USD, it's about like 3,000 to 4,000 so dollars, something like that. But yeah, my boy was feeling up. He even gave the employees a little something, you know, for hard times. Anyways, after that man went to go flex his money, you feel me? He had to go tell his daughter he'll get her something nice for her birthday. She can order whatever she want. But then this man Jihan Ops pull up and was like, oh, her, you got money? Yeah, I'ma need all that. So my boy Jihan starts to do the dash. While he was running away, he ends up bumping into some random girl. Hold up. There goes my baby. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes. Jihan eventually ends up getting caught, and apparently he owes this guy some money, because of course he does. So buddy stopped beating Jihan ass, and it was like, bro, if you don't give me my money, I'm gonna kill you. After that, that boy Jihan tries to give him the money that he won earlier, but you remember that girl he bumped into? Yeah, she stole it. So after this dude threatens to kill Jihan right here, and Jihan starts to cry like a little bitch, he told Jihan that he can give him 1 more month to pay him back his money, and made Jihan sign a contract. The contract basically said if Jihan doesn't pay this man his money, he gets to steal whatever organs and whatever he wants from this dude's body. So basically this man Jihan is officially a slave. But yeah, after getting his ass beat, this man Jihan had to go over to the employee that he tipped earlier and was like, yeah, you remember that money I gave you? I'm needed. Fast forward a little bit, Jihan's trying to get a present for his daughter with the money he got. Fast forward again, he's enjoying food with his daughter for her birthday. He ends up giving her the present that he won earlier from the machine, and it turns out to be a whole damn blicky. I bet little Timmy won't try no shit on the playground now. But yeah, the gun just turned out to be a lighter, and Jihan took the gun and said, yeah, I'm gonna keep this for now. After dinner, Jihan took his daughter to her house where her mother met them outside. And you already know how baby mamas get, bro. She told me, why y'all come back so late, and why you doing this and that? It's like, bro, relax. After he took his daughter home, he tried to run to the subway station and ends up missing the subway. At this point, this man is just having the worst day imaginable. While waiting for the next train, some dude sat next to Jihan and was like, hey bro, wanna play a game? After him and Jihan talked for a little bit, the dude continued to tell Jihan, if you beat me in this game, I'll give you 100,000 won. But if you lose this game, then you have to pay me 100,000 won. Jihan ended up agreeing to the game because of course he did. He has a huge gambling addiction. Once Jihan accepted the game, this dude automatically lost. And bro, when I tell you this is by far one of the funniest scenes I had ever seen in a movie, I was literally on the floor laughing while watching this part. So Jihan lost, right? And bro was like, okay, pay me my money. And of course, Jihan's broke. He's a bum. He did not have the money. So the dude said this, since you don't have the money, you can always just pay with your body. And this man proceeds to slap the dog shit out of Jihan. Like bro, that was the fastest slap I have ever seen in my life. This man just basically slapped Jihan like he was a pimp and he was one of his hoes. So after he lost the first round, the dude asked Jihan did he want to play again, and of course he said yes. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how many rounds they played. All I know is this man Jihan was getting his ass beat, and this dude was not holding back. Eventually though, Jihan did end up winning, and this man Jihan tried to summon all the wrath of God to slap this dude, and Buddy just grabbed his hand and was like, nah. So after he gave Jihan the money, he told him that there are other ways that he can make more money by playing these same type of games. But after getting that ass whooping, this man Jihan was like, nah bro, I'm good. But this dude was not taking no for an answer. He proceeded to dox Jihan IRL. I have never seen this done before. My guy was like, you ain't got no hoes, you ain't got no money, and in a month, you ain't even gonna have no body. So here's my card, and call me when you stop acting like a little bitch. After that, Jihan stops to go pick up some food on the way home. He started talking to a mom and one of his old friends. The mom starts to talk about how he's become so successful and how he's been traveling the world, making all this money, you know, the average Asian parent. So Jihan finally made it home where him and his mom both sat down for dinner. While at dinner, his mom tried to tell him some stuff about how his daughter was going to be moving to the US next year. Now, the way a lot of people took it at first was like, oh, he doesn't care about his daughter. But the way I took it was that he can't really do much for his daughter. Like, let's be honest, we know that Jihan has a huge gambling problem. He has no money. He still lives with his parents. He can't really take care of his daughter financially in any way. So he thinks it's the best option for him is to just let her stay with her stepdad and her mother. I actually agree with Jihan with this type of thinking, but this man's mom was just not taking no for an answer. So basically, this was a tipping point for Jihan. This is what made him call that number later today so they can get a meetup spot so he can start playing the game. I'm going to fast forward through these next couple scenes because I don't think they're really as important. But basically, Jihan meets up with the guy. He gets in his creepy ass van and they gas him, put him to sleep, take him away. Alright, so in the next scene, we see this man Jihan slumped. After Jihan got up, he started to walk around a little bit. He noticed this old guy and he started having a conversation with him. This is where we found out that everyone has a number on the back of their shirt and it's 456 of them. Jihan is 456 and the old guy is number 1. After talking to the old guy for a little bit, we found out that he has a brain tumor inside of his head and that he's going to end up developing dementia sooner or later. But before Jihan and the old man can finish their conversation, a fight breaks out in the middle of the room and, yo, hold up. Hey bro, I beat your ass. You better take your hands off her, bro. You tripping. Apparently the guy she was fighting and her had some history back in the day. His number is 101 and her number is 67. I just want to say that to get it out of the way because we actually don't get their names until like really later in the show, and that's what I'm gonna be calling them by until we actually do know their names. Anyways, Jihan noticed that was the same girl that pickpocketed him earlier and tried to press her about the money. She let this dude that he was a complete psycho. Before anything can escalate anymore, these Jabberwocky looking dudes with circles and triangles on their mask came in to break everything up. After they come in, people started to press them and ask them all these questions about their masks and all that other stuff. One lady asked them why they were wearing the mask, and we come to find out that they were wearing it for confidentiality. No one's supposed to know who exactly or any of these guys are, but all the people in the room was getting heated, like, bro, y'all lying, y'all kidnapped us, y'all did all this and that. So the dude in the square mask shut all that down. He was like, all right, hold up. All y'all in here are broke as hell. This man brung up the receipts and showed everybody playing the game, and I actually told them how much money they owed out loud in front of everyone else. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the amount of money that these dudes owe is ridiculous. One dude owed 1.2 billion won. Like, bro, at some point you just gotta stop borrowing money. Like, you know you're not gonna pay it back. But yeah, after that, he gave them a choice. He was like, you can get your broke ass out of here, or you can stay and play the game and win some money. And of course, like the bums they are, they all stayed. Jihan asked how much money would they actually be making from the games, but the guy in the square mask told them that he cannot show them how much money they will make because after the first round, that's when all the money will be accumulated and put into this big piggy bank. So after everyone got done signing their questions, they were all told to sign this contract so that they will be able to play the game. The contract basically said that a player, once signed up, cannot stop playing the game. If a player refuses to play the game, they will be eliminated. And finally, the game can be stopped if majority of the people playing agrees on stopping the game. After they signed the contract, they were taken into this Van Gogh looking ass room. For some reason, they made this room look crazy trippy. The fact that they even know where to go in this damn room is amazing. Some of the stairs are on the ceiling. Like, how do you even get up there? That makes no sense. But yeah, in this room they were assigned to take their pictures, and finally they were led to another room where they were about to start the first ever game. Before they made it over to the place of the first game, we cut over to this dude with a Darth Vader looking mask watching over everyone from these big computer screens. We found out later that he's basically the head guy in charge and he makes sure that everything runs right with the game. Anyways, they make it to the first site of the first game and Jihan actually found a guy that he actually knew from the outside world. Yeah, you remember that old lady she was talking to and how she was bragging about her son? Yeah, this is her son. Her son's name is Singwoo, and it turns out he's not as rich and successful as she said he was. In actuality, he's just as broke as the rest of these dudes in here. Anyways, the wannabe Darth Vader looking dude said they can finally start the game. So the first game that they were going to play is called Red Light, Green Light. The rules of this game are pretty simple. You got 5 minutes to get across the line, and when it's green light, you can run. When it's red light, you have to stop moving. If you are still moving when it's red light, or if you have not passed the line after the 5 minutes, then you're eliminated. We go over to see these two dudes are trying to make a bet on seeing who can get to the line first, and I don't really get this part because clearly everyone in here is broke. What are they betting? Monopoly money? Are they just trading debt? I don't really get it. Anyways, the first game begins so I wonder who wins the bet. But yeah, at this point, we find out that elimination means death. And right off the bat, half of the players are just automatically murked as soon as the game starts. Now, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I seen this part, I knew I would have lost this game. I would have reacted the same exact way if I see somebody get popped right in front of my face. I would have been in that damn game looking like, I don't want to play no more. But yeah, at this point, everybody else who is alive has shit their damn pants. Ain't nobody trying to move at all. Well, everybody except this old man who's out there hopping and jumping around with the biggest smile on his face, having the time of his life. Of course though, this man Jihan was so damn scared he couldn't even move off the ground. Eventually his friend Sing-woo did tell him to get off the ground and move before the time runs out or he's gonna die as well. Finally, all the other players start to play as well until they finally reach the end. Jihan on the other hand almost died until another player saved his life. This man literally held Jihan's fat ass up in the air with one arm while also balancing himself to not move. But yeah, at that point he clearly saved Jihan's life. They finished the race and well, everybody who didn't finish the race just... So that's where episode 1 ends off, and I had to say that's an amazing way to start off a series. Literally everything about the first episode was memorable. Every character I seen just had something different and like interesting about him. Honestly, after watching the first episode, it had me so eager to start watching the second episode of the season. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the first episode, and please do not put any spoilers down there. Also, for the people who haven't seen the show or started watching the show yet, I highly recommend staying off social media again because there are a lot of spoilers out there and people just honestly don't care about talking about the show. Finally, I will be doing a review of all the episodes that have come out in season 1, so if you're interested in that, I recommend liking the video if you like the video and subscribing so you know when I upload my new videos and reviews. But anyways, that's pretty much all I had to say for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.